As the desert sun rises over Indian Wells Masters, one bold prediction is already sending shockwaves through the tennis world. And it comes from a man who knows those courts better than most. Former world number 8 John Isner believes that when all is said and done, it will be Novak Djokovic lifting the trophy once again, ahead of young superstars Carlos Alcaraz and Jannik Sinner. And his reasoning? It's classic Djokovic. Djokovic's desert dominance. Djokovic is no stranger to success in the California desert. The Serbian legend is a 5-time champion at Indian Wells, tied with Roger Federer for the most titles in tournament history. But what makes this year different? Despite not playing since his heartbreaking loss to Alcaraz in the final of the Australian Open, and even pulling out of the Qatar Open, Isner believes the time off may actually work in Djokovic's favor. Speaking on the latest episode of the Nothing Major podcast, Isner explained that Djokovic's relaxed, almost laid-back approach heading into the first ATP Masters 1000 of the season could be the key. When Djokovic isn't forcing things, when he's calm and calculated, that's when he's most dangerous. And history backs that up. When fresh, focused, and slightly underestimated, Djokovic has a habit of reminding everyone why he owns 24 Grand Slam titles. Experience versus youth. The spotlight may be shining brightest on Alcaraz and Sinner, two of the tour's most explosive young talents. But Isner believes Indian Wells rewards experience just as much as power. The slower, gritty hard courts demand patience, tactical discipline, and mental resilience. Few players in history checked those boxes like Djokovic. Alcaraz defeated Djokovic in Melbourne. Sinner is coming off a strong start to the season, but over a 2-week Masters event in challenging desert conditions. Isner is betting on the veteran. Nothing Major podcast predictions. Men's draw. Isner wasn't alone in making bold calls on the men's side. Sam queried back Francis Tiafoe, fresh off a finals appearance at the Mexican Open, to carry his momentum into a deep run. Steve Johnson predicted Felix Auger-Aliassime would reach the semifinals. But Isner? He's sticking with Djokovic to win it all. It's a classic clash of perspectives. Form versus legacy. Women's draw. Big names back. The predictions didn't stop with the men. Query selected Coco Gauff as his champion. Johnson believes Iga Swiatek will capture her 3rd Indian Wells title. Isner picked Jessica Pegula, citing her consistency and current form. With such a stacked field, both draws promise fireworks from start to finish. Why Isner's prediction matters. John Isner isn't just offering hot takes. He's a former top 10 player who understands the unique demands of Indian Wells. The swirling winds, the slower courts, the mental grind. And if there's one player built for those conditions, it's Djokovic. After quite a few weeks, the Serbian legend may arrive hungry, refreshed, and motivated to reassert his dominance at the first Masters 1000 event of the year. If Isner is right, the desert could once again belong to Novak. And if that happens, the rest of the tour will be reminded, yet again, why writing off Djokovic is always a dangerous game.